What's up, dude? Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I did shower before I made this video because I went to the river and I smelled disgusting and I had to shower, so I would like to apologize for my frizzy hair at the moment. But let's just jump right into today's case. On Sunday evening at 11:45 p.m., the Burleigh County police officers responded to a 911 call coming from an apartment. There they found Taryn Holbein, 16 years old, laying on the floor with a gunshot wound to the head. There had been a gathering at the apartment with 7 other juveniles and 1 adult. The kids that were there ranged in ages between 14 to 16, and one of the boys told the officers that another guy had a handgun and he took out the magazine to show them that it wasn't loaded any longer, which is what you should do. However, they forgot to check the chamber. Then the witnesses said that Corbin Lambert, 19 years old, so he was the only adult at the gathering, and he was 19 years old. So, not real fantastic adult supervision, but there was an adult there, thankfully. However, not thankfully, he grabbed the gun, pointed it at Taryn, and then that is when the witnesses heard a gunshot and saw her fall to the floor. So, in hunter safety, when you have to take that, you were supposed to treat every gun as though it's loaded and never ever point it at people. So, yeah. Then Corbin dropped the gun and ran from the apartment. However, another witness claims that they saw him running with the gun, so I'm not totally sure. Roughly 5 minutes before the police started getting calls about the shooting, an officer actually picked Corbin up for crossing a street illegally about a quarter mile from the apartment. Corbin appeared nervous and hesitant to answer questions, but the officer released him, according to the affidavit. Later, a 16-year-old girl told the police that she was in a car that picked Corbin up later, and she said that he was frantic and said, "I think I killed somebody, but that I was stopped by the cops already, so I think I'm good." He was then arrested on Monday around 9:15 a.m. He allegedly told the cops that yes, he was at the apartment and did handle the gun, but that it was a 15-year-old that actually shot Taryn. Corbin has a long criminal history already at the age of 19, and that includes theft, conspiracy to commit theft, conspiracy to commit burglary, disorderly conduct, drug-related crimes, trespassing, and extreme endangerment/extreme indifference. Another witness told the police that he saw Corbin holding the gun at waist level and pointing it in the direction of Taryn when the handgun went off, according to the affidavit. The 911 caller reported hearing approximately 3 to 4 gunshots. The responding officers found only one 9mm casing at the scene, and later officers got a tip about an SUV registered to Taryn's mom, and that tip led to a chase. A witness reported that they saw someone get into the vehicle and take off. At one point, the officers did lose sight of it because it was speeding, but they did end up locating it and found 2 male juveniles inside, and one of them had a stolen 9mm handgun, according to the affidavit. The family, in a statement to the Tribune, said, "She was a light in this world that was taken out too soon. She loved her family and friends and was very loyal and would do anything for them." Corbin's bond was set at $1 million. Because of the danger he presents to the community and the fact that supervision isn't working for him, we believe that $1 million cash to cover both cases is appropriate at this time, according to Julie Lawyer, Burleigh County State's attorney. So for this crime, which we'll talk about the other one in a second, but for this crime, he is charged with murder, intentional, knowing, or with extreme indifference, child victim, which is a Class AA felony, unlawful possession of firearm, felon, or violent misdemeanor, which is a Class C felony. Corbin was already on probation for an incident where he tried to hit 2 women with his car while they were walking on the sidewalk. For that case, he was convicted of reckless endangerment with extreme indifference, which is a Class C felony, and that happened in July of last year. He changed his plea in that case so that he was given a deferred sentence and was put on supervised probation, which prohibits him from possessing a firearm. This case is incredibly sad. This happened in the town across the river from me. My heart goes out to the family. I genuinely hope that they are able to get the closure that they deserve and the justice that they deserve in this case. This is absolutely disgusting and just so negligent. Like, one of the first things that you learn if you take hunter safety is that you are supposed to treat every firearm as if it's loaded and never point it at somebody. One of the biggest mistakes was not checking the chamber for a bullet. But that, I guess, isn't the biggest mistake. I mean, the biggest mistake was having this gun. I don't think any of them should have been around it without more adult supervision. Like, a 19-year-old felon already at this point. Like, I don't know. I don't, though, want to victim blame. Like, that's not fair. I don't know the entire situation. I don't know who had the gun, why they had it. I mean, at the end of the day, a 16-year-old girl died, and that is incredibly sad. And it was something that could have been prevented, and I wish that the adult in this situation would have acted like an adult. But that is it for me today. If you guys found this video interesting, please be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, as well as subscribe to my channel. And with that, I will be back on Monday with another True Crime Courier video. Bye, guys.